not having the knowledge of really just getting help and doing the right thing, which has got better over the years for that. Thank God that we are, in that region, in this part of society, life right now, to get that type of help, But
Yeah.
more definitely while you're in, I encourage, the military to, give more insight on, financial literacy and setting a foundation, for their families, Like the tools that they do give, it is good, but why you on deployment? Why you missing your family? Why you doing stuff like that? Setting long-term classes of, financial literacy or learn about stocks and bonds and, IRAs and stuff like that should be implemented into, the upper chain of command to bring down to, lower chain of command to try to help them get and guide them in the right direction, because I don't seen a lot of people. I'm talking about even E7s, E6s on up. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Horrible with money. I'm talking about literally broke.
Dude, you know it. But look at it, like, even on an athlete standpoint, most athletes go broke because they don't know how to manage their money either. It's like it's such a whole world. It's like, yeah, you're right. So it's like a whole world epidemic, on pandemic, whatever you want to call it. They don't call it that. They just say whatever. But you're absolutely right, dude. It's no different in the veteran community, and I've heard it so many times already. Like, it's like lifestyle creep, dude. Like, once you make that, the more you make rank in the military, the more you spend, the more, the bigger your rank got, the bigger people's trucks got, or their cars got, or your rims got, or a $4,000 system before a deployment. You know what I mean? Just like that money is just, but you live in that fast life and you think you're always going to get hit on the 1st and the 15th. So it's like, you never really think, and that time comes up. And like you just said, you struggled when you got out too. So I'm curious to ask, did you like how long ago did you do like your claim before you got out the service? Did you do it like 6 months out? Did you do it like on the last day, or because you had that mentor, you pretty much ironed that out and you were straight on that? And then like you just struggled with something out when you got out? Because I want to hear what you struggled with, if you don't mind sharing, since you said it was a little bumpy for you.
Okay. So for me, when I first got out, I don't know if you heard of this thing. Well, in the Navy, they got this thing called higher tenure. So, and higher tenure in the Navy for my time frame basically means, in the Navy, we take tests. So my transition from a new job, I wasn't, knowledgeable at that job. So, when I took the tests, I never passed, to make rank, because I wasn't that knowledgeable, because, you had to be on the ship to actually learn your job. So I did 5 years as an operations specialist, and then when I crossed over to the new job, I have no knowledge of it. So I would pass the test, but I wouldn't make enough to make rank.
Okay.
So when I did that or whatever, they gave me a severance pay. So when they gave me the severance pay or whatever, which was a good legitimate out to, transition out or whatever, me being young and still, I'm excited to be home. Then, I'm not working, I'm not being serious about what I want to do. I think I got time, because I ain't seen nobody in 8 years. So I'm just still trying to figure out, get back in tune with family.
Right.
So, 5-6 months later, boom, money started looking funny. So, you're trying to pick your way back up, and I tried to get a job at Walmart, and